If we are issuing pardons, however, there is one person that President Trump should pardon from federal charges forthwith. It would be incredibly controversial, but I think that it's absolutely necessary. That person is Derek Chauvin.
This is bait. This is them playing with your emotions. This is them trying to incite anger within you so that you will then get out into the streets. And then when you get out into the streets, they are going to beat you. They are going to murder you. And then Donald Trump will have what he needs to call martial law. Don't do it. Stay your behind at home. If they want to pardon Derek Chauvin, let them do it. They want to release him under some other pretense, let them do it.
People are speculating that Elon Musk wants to enact martial law because he just raised the idea of releasing Derek Chauvin, the police officer who had his knee on George Floyd's neck for 8 minutes straight from prison. Number one, Elon, you aren't even the president. You do not have this authority to even be floating this idea in the air. Number two, you know what will happen if you release Derek Chauvin. People are going to take to the streets and America will essentially, God forbid it doesn't, but is going to burn to the ground. Which made me think, is Elon trying to enact martial law? Does he want people to take to the streets so they have a reason to enact martial law? And are black people being used as a sacrificial goat to get what he wants? Elon Musk's stocks and companies are plummeting in all countries, and countries are denouncing him and his Starlinks. They're ripping up the contracts. So why out of all times are you now bringing up Derek Chauvin, who is a cold-blooded murderer and should be in prison? The forensics team looked at the George Floyd situation and said, look, this cause of death was asphyxiation and nothing else. Closely examined. This, you see it on video. This was nothing but asphyxiation from having a knee on his neck for 8 minutes. Everything done to Americans, people losing their jobs by the tens of thousands, government jobs being taken away. DEI, which reversed discrimination, has been reversed. The anti-discrimination laws dismantled. Not one black person in any position of power in the White House. You have it all. Is it not enough? What else needs to be done? Congratulations. You've oppressed people that have been oppressed their entire time in America, but I have one question. You've done everything you wanted to do. We're about to go into a trade war. Stocks have crashed. Will Elon Musk not be happy till all brown people are across the border and all black people are slaves again? This is insane. What is this revenge you're looking for? What happened to you? Nobody's bothered. You ever notice? Black people don't bother nobody. And it's always someone that looks like Elon looking for a problem, going out of their way to create the problem and then victimizing themselves after. Everybody's saying if this happens, everybody stay home, just be intelligent, don't do nothing crazy. And look, protesting is legal. You can protest. Don't do anything against the law. Let Elon's karma deal with Elon. You don't have to go out there and be Elon's karma, okay? Let Elon's karma handle that. Don't do anything against the law, please, for you. And Elon Musk, go focus on your 13 other kids who hasn't seen you in the past 6+ months, instead of daydreaming and having dreams and nightmares about black people because we don't care about you. It's like, notice me, everybody, notice me. We don't care about you. This is only going to hurt your brand worse, and you're not going to get what you want out of this. I promise you that.
See, black people don't fall for it. Don't fall for this. This is just them trying to trick you guys. This is them trying to, persuade you guys to actually speak, even when you have decided to stay silent. Remember the goal. Remember, because you know that this was going to happen. You know that they are looking for a way to enact martial law. You know that this has always been the plan. Don't fall for it. Well, my loves, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking. When you saw this video, I'm going to let the rest of the video show, then I'll come back with my commentary. Credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your own take. So let's go watch, then I'll come back with more.
So now they're talking about freeing Derek Chauvin. And to that I say, free the boy! Free him! Because all the other criminals that have been pardoned are either getting locked up or they wind up no longer among the living. Let them loose. We do not care. We are too busy dilly-dallying and frolicking and whatever the fuck else we want. Won't be a motherfucking protest. You're not gonna start a riot. Won't be nothing burning, no bricks be throwing. We do not care. We quite literally do not care. Most of us, honestly, after the 6th, when the results were final, hands up, don't shoot. Not my monkey, not my circuit.
What do you think's gonna happen after this guy gets pardoned? I'll tell you what's gonna happen. All hell will break loose. It will be Black Lives Matter all over again. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And when it happens, freaking know your rights, the Second Amendment specifically.
Wow. So what? You're excited at the prospect of a race riot breaking out so that you can feel justified in using your Second Amendment? You know the internet is forever, right? Like, you got on here and said all that.
Minnesota Republican Party had their annual convention this week, and they held a moment of silence for Derek Chauvin. If you don't know who Derek Chauvin is, he's the man currently serving decades in prison for murdering George Floyd. There has been a tremendous push on the right to try to pardon Derek Chauvin. They say that he did not murder George Floyd despite him being found guilty, and despite the world seeing the horrific video of him murdering George Floyd. And so Chauvin is currently serving decades behind bars. He has both federal prison time and state prison time. And well, if Donald Trump pardons the federal charges, he still has state prison time. But this week, Minnesota Republicans at their annual convention decided to hold a moment of silence for him. A moment of silence for a man who murdered George Floyd. A murderer. They held a moment of silence for a murderer, and not many people are talking about it. Spread the word. I'll have more updates for you soon. As always, follow along, stay up to date on all the news you need to know about. There'll be more to come.
I am not falling for that bullshit. Like my beautiful sister Tabitha Speaks said, that bait. Oh, look, let's talk about pardoning Derek Chauvin. It's bait. They just want to see black outrage. They just want to see black outrage. But do you know who else ain't trying to hear from y'all about this pardoning of Derek Chauvin? Fucking Derek Chauvin. Think about this for just a second, kids. Why did he plead guilty to those federal charges? Because it moved him out of the fucking state of Minnesota and into a federal prison. If they pardon him, do you think them state charges go away? No. He gets a pardon from Trump and gets in a van and drives his ass right back to fucking Minnesota. And he'll be in ADSEG, administrative segregation. Do you think they can't touch him there? Right now, Derek Chauvin is looking at Ben Shapiro and Elon Musk and all the rest of you dumb motherfuckers going, hey, shut the fuck up, shut up. Shut the fuck up. See, y'all tried to put that bullshit out, expecting us to hit the streets with signs and keep Derek in, keep Derek in. You know who else will be holding the motherfucking sign? Derek fucking Chauvin. Keep me in right here. If Trump pardoned him, he would have to go back to Minnesota because a presidential pardon doesn't cover state charges. Only a governor's pardon can do that. And who's the governor of Minnesota? So Derek Chauvin would have to take his ass to the cold tundras of Minnesota to go back to prison for the next 20-something fucking years. Rather than being in this cushy ass goddamn place where he's at right now. Oh, he's still doing hard time, don't get me wrong. But hard time in a federal prison is a whole lot different than hard time in a goddamn state prison. Derek Chauvin is looking at y'all going, I mean, shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. I get it. Y'all want to get back for that one time that y'all had to watch as a cop did everything that black people have been saying the cops can do have done to us since the 60s. Y'all want to get back. Oh, y'all hate that man so much. If it's not talking shit about George Floyd, it's bigging up and trying to celebrate the fucking murderer, Derek Chauvin. Well, in this regard, Derek Chauvin ain't trying to hear from y'all. Derek Chauvin probably heard that shit from Ben Shapiro's like, does he not know I told him to shut the fuck up? If he don't shut his punk ass up, he don't go nowhere. Shut up. He out there fighting with us. Keep him in. Keep him in. Yes, keep me here. Keep me in. I don't want to go no place. Please leave me in. Y'all can save it with that goddamn bait. I ain't fucking with y'all, man. The only reason I'm even bringing it up is before somebody fucking even asked me. I'm telling you right now. If Derek Chauvin got a federal fucking pardon from the President of the United States today, tomorrow he'd be on either a bus or a train or a plane back to motherfucking Minnesota. And the way planes is falling out the sky, he'd be wanting to have that before he has to take his ass back to fucking Minnesota to go to prison.
Why do you think this is happening?
I feel that these people want to incite riots again so they can do what they wanted to do in 2020 and kind of like basically, for lack of better terms, get rid of us.
You feel something like this would spark people to just react in a violent way, and that's what some of them want, so they'd have an excuse to hurt people? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I feel.
Derek Chauvin's federal charges for violating your brother's civil rights resulted in a 21-year sentence, which he is serving concurrently with his 22-and-a-half-year state sentence for murder, meaning that a federal pardon wouldn't have any impact on the time Chauvin spends in jail. What do you think the point of all of this is? He wouldn't get out of jail because he still would be in under state charges. So why would people like Musk and all of them, what point are they making when they know it won't free him from his incarceration?
Well, I don't think they're making any point. You know, I stand on what I said before with Shapiro. They need to stay in their lane. You know, I listen to, you know, some what you speak on when it comes to the Central Park Five and what Trump did as a businessman, as a real estate person. He stepped out of his lane and voiced his opinion, and that's what I feel like Shapiro and every other person, conservative or whatever, is doing now. They're voicing their opinions, but they're not stating facts. They're not paying attention to the facts.
Black people see reality. We see the fact that no matter what, white supremacy will always play a role in majority of white Americans' lives, even the quote-unquote good ones. You said out of your own mouth, we got to be able to accept these Trump supporters when they finally want to come back to society. No, we don't. You know what people also thought that? White people during the Civil War. We got to be able to accept these other people who wanted to fight for slavery when they're really ready to come back to the country. There's no accountability for white violence. There's no accountability for white ignorance. There's always this weird sentiment of, oopsie, we're in a learning process. And during this learning process, we will be violent and we will be ignorant and we will do bigoted things. White people are afforded the grace to act like they're ignorant when they're clearly not. The truth is, white supremacy also relies on the support of the quote-unquote good white people. And black people are tired of being the scapegoat. Black people are tired of being labeled as the people who quote-unquote destroyed this country, where there is clearly only one group of people who have destroyed this country. And until you're able to take off those rose-colored glasses, black people will be sitting it out.
So upon everybody to actually pardon, his demand that caused the highest protest in recent history, in modern history in America. That's who you want to pardon. That's who they chose to pardon. So if you pardon him, he comes back to the force and continue, because they feel that they have monopoly of power. Okay, of everyone to pardon at this time, that's who to pardon. Black people don't fall for this, because you guys know that over and over and over, they want to find a way to enact martial law. They want to find a way to get you guys to talk. They want to find a way to get black people to come out and speak up. They want you guys to speak. You guys have chosen silence over chaos. Now they are looking for ways to make you to come out to speak. That's exactly what I see here. I don't see any other thing. I don't even care what they are saying, but I am just after your peace. I just want you guys to have peace and just have your rest, your, this well-deserved rest, because you guys fought for every other person who have refused to fight for themselves. And now they are finding a way to, push you into doing what exactly? Don't fall for it. This is all a bait to get black folks protesting and carrying the placard on the street and protesting, and then they'll be able to enact whatever thing they want to enact. That's exactly what it is. And I love the fact that a lot of people are getting it. Okay, I love the fact that it's not just one person. A lot of black folks are getting it, and they're understanding where these people are coming from. They know what they are doing. They understand exactly what they are doing. This is all the game. This is all the plan. This is exactly what the plan is. To get everybody out on the streets, speak up, protest, and they'll be able to enact whatever thing. They will be able to get you guys, they will win. For now, they've not won. Yeah, they won the election, but that's not it. That's not the winning they want. And I think everybody will agree with me, okay, that this is all a bait. I don't know how you guys see it, but this is a bait. So what happened to George Floyd? What happened? So he won't get his deserved justice as it's been served. You now want the man who actually caused the thing, because I don't want to mention it, but you guys know what I'm talking about, to be pardoned for what? What for? Why is he being pardoned? Did he win? Has he invested so much in the society? Like, what exactly has he actually gotten? I don't know him, okay, personally, but I'm just asking. This is just me asking question. Why the need for them asking for his, pardon? Because there must be a catch. You can't tell me that it's just because they feel like he has spent a while there that he should just be pardoned. No, that's not it. So they should go and start pardoning all the black people that is also inside there now. I think that's exactly what it should be. Not just pardon one group of people. Every other person should also be pardoned, right? Because it doesn't even make sense. But yeah, don't fall for it. Don't come out. Don't protest. Don't speak. Just watch. Watch them do that thing. Because I don't think no matter how much you speak, if they want to do it, they'll do it. But for me, I feel this is a bait to just get you guys talking. And it doesn't make sense. Because I'm just wondering, why do they want to pardon the guy? I don't know why, but why do they even have the thought? And they've not said it, they've not done it, but why is the thought coming out? And why are they speaking about it? It's a bit, don't fall for it. I don't know how much I have to say, but don't fall for it. Your peace is paramount. You guys are literally in a good place since you have refused to speak. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it here. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Credit to all creators on these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your own take in the comments. And I'll see you all on my next video. I would really love to hear what you all have to say about today's video, because it's something we all need to talk about. But I feel for sure that this is a trick. This is all a bait. Don't fall for it. See you all on my next. Thank you for watching, my loves. Bye, my loves.